Hi everyone. This is like a new little video series I was thinking of doing. Just sharing some of the things that I've learned from the things that I have been enjoying doing lately. So recently I've tried to learn how to draw, and I found this 5-day drawing challenge, and who is it done by? It was on the Linda website, now LinkedIn Learning. It was done by Von Glitschka. It's a brand strategist. But anyway, he did like a 5-day drawing challenge. So I thought, why not do that? So this one right now is the first day 1 challenge. And the challenge was to draw with a white pen on a black background. By the way, all of these challenges, I think they're supposed to be done on paper, like pen and paper, but I mean, I just wanted to test out the iPad and the Apple Pencil, so I tried getting Adobe Sketch and Adobe Draw. So this one's on Draw, and it's really cool because at the end, when you're finished, it does a little transpose function. So I just did this because I'm also trying to study Unity at the moment and do a bit of game design on the side. This was like an idea that I had for a platformer. It's basically digital versus analog. There still seems to be a lot of pushback. Analog, how digital's like this bad thing, so the analogs are trying to attack the digital stuff. So there's my main character there, keyboard warrior. So yeah, that was that. With this, I guess I didn't really learn all too much. It was just scribbling down ideas and just trying to get a feel for just drawing again, because it's been such a long time, and it was quite tough trying to draw with the Apple Pencil and getting used to it all. And this one is day 2. This one is you're drawing faces based on all these different shapes. So I just used the template that he had because I did it on the iPad. I had to draw the shapes manually. I was at the swimming pool for my son's swimming lesson, and I was just on the side, and I thought, why not look around and see the kind of faces I can draw. And the first maybe 3, I think those top 3, they're ones that I observed of people there. And I mean, obviously they don't look exactly like that, but I just got bits and pieces from everyone, like the hair, or maybe the shape of their face kind of fit the face, and or they had glasses and a big nose, and I just try to amplify those. The last 3 I just kind of rushed because the lesson was over and I just wanted to get it done. So as you can see, it's a pretty big difference in quality. So yeah, that was really good because it made me kind of open my eyes and start observing my surroundings and finding that there's inspiration everywhere. Day 3, we were watching Spongebob, and I was supposed to do it on like a brown paper using different colored pens, and basically it's just about highlights and shadows. So I tried playing around on Adobe Sketch, and this time I thought, I've never really done that, using white to really like make things stand out, and it made such a big difference. I normally do it on a white background, so I never think of coloring the eyes or the teeth, and it made such a huge difference. It makes them stand out so much. I still don't understand the shadow thing properly. Like, I was trying to think the light source was from the top left, but I think I shaded a bit too much and ended up looking a little bit more evil than I thought. So it's based on like a handsome version of Squidward, because we're watching Spongebob, like that episode where he smashes his face and he becomes an Adonis. Day 4, it was all about using shapes. So the example that they used was basically inverting, black and white and kind of breaking it up into shapes. So this really made me realize, like, I started seeing shapes everywhere I go now, like, the headlights of cars, the way the buildings are. So, I mean, I still got to practice it, obviously, but like, yeah, I'm learning more about how, images are just a collection of different shapes, and, it's not just lines and curves. So I'm seeing things differently. This was, every single one of these really pushed me and made me see things differently. This is the originally one I did. I was at the park and I was looking at a staircase and I was trying to make it, but it didn't really seem right. So I went it was bad. I ended up going back to my comfort, which is, doing the Bulls logo, which I've drawn all my life. So, but still trying to convert that back into shapes was definitely something new, and it's great to experience. And the final day was to do a caricature. So, I was trying to do some famous people or famous characters. I tried to do Joker, and then I was about to do Darth Vader, but I thought, man, Darth Vader is very similar. Like, there's so many shapes in there, and I never actually would have realized that until I did day 4. So I thought I'd do something different, and I thought I'd draw my wife. I used a reference picture, which was this one. So she's the one on the left. And I tried to find out, like, what characters can I exaggerate. The hair was really hard, so I don't think it turned out to work great. Like, I was hoping day 5 would be the best picture. Later on, I went into it and I added some highlights. I tried to do the shading from like day 3. So it was kind of like a mix of everything, like the head shape from day 2. And then I added I added some highlights on the lips too. So, not the best. I don't really think, I think I captured the smile pretty well, but all in all, not too happy with this one. But it was a really good experience, and I would recommend everyone to give it a go. If you want to know the challenges, just rewind the video and see each one, or better yet, I'll just list them out here. Day 1 is drawing on black paper with white. Day 2 is drawing faces using the shapes. Day 3 is highlights and shadows using like a brown paper, and I think they call them, what are they, Copa pens or something? I can't remember. They're like these special fancy like poster pens. And then day 4 was drawing with shapes, and the final one is doing a caricature. But it was a really good learning experience, and now I am so much more aware of my environment. And like, when I talk to people, I actually observe their their face, and now the next thing I want to do is learn how to draw like bodies, like postures and stuff, because I always just draw them straight, side by side, like standing tall, and so it's very boring. So I want to try to get into capturing, posture and movement, and that kind of stuff. So I'll keep you updated if I do work on these, but thanks for watching.